friends, and welcome to Storytime. Today we are talking about Halloween. But first, let's sing our hello song. When we sing hello, we will salute, and when we sing friends, we'll take our two fingers and have them give each other a hug. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Good job, guys. So today we are talking about Halloween. Halloween is another word for All Hallows Eve, which is a holiday that has been celebrated for a long time. Although the way that it's celebrated today is nothing like it used to be celebrated. How do you celebrate Halloween? Do you get dressed up in a costume? Do you go trick-or-treating door to door? Do you bob for apples, bake yummy treats, watch a scary movie? Maybe tell scary stories by the fire? Halloween is going to look a little differently this year than it has in the past for us, but that doesn't mean we can't still get dressed up, eat delicious treats, and have fun. Are you dressing up this year for Halloween? I think getting dressed up is the best part of Halloween. Whether you're going out in the neighborhood or not, it is so much fun to dress up and pretend that you're something that you're not. And you can dress up like anything for Halloween. Maybe you really want to be an astronaut when you grow up, or you love fairy tales, or you think that tigers are just the best animals in the whole wide world. Well, on Halloween, you can dress up like an astronaut, or like royalty, or like a tiger, or anything you can dream up. You can even be a elf, princess, witch, like me. What are you dressing up like this year? Why don't we learn a couple of words to help describe some of the spooky sights we see around Halloween time using American Sign Language. Let's learn how to sign the word witch. What letter does witch start with? Witch. Yes, witch starts with the letter W. W is for witch. W. To sign the word witch, take your first finger, your pointer finger, and hook it. And then hold it near your nose and you'll kind of hook it forward like you're making a witch's nose. Witch. Witch. And remember we talked about when you're using American Sign Language, it's a lot more than just what you do with your hands. It's also body language and facial expression. So when we sign the word witch, can you make a witch face? Maybe scrunch up your nose. Witch. Good job. Let's also learn how to sign the word ghost. What letter does ghost start with? It makes a g sound. Ghost. Yeah, ghost starts with the letter G. G is for ghost. G. To sign the word ghost, take your non-dominant hand, the one you don't use for eating or for writing, and make a fist with it. And then pinch your pointer finger and your thumb of your dominant hand into a circle and use that to kind of pull up from your fist and wiggle as you go. Sort of like a genie coming out of the bottle. Ghost. Ghost. Good job. Let's learn one more. Let's learn the sign for vampire. What letter does vampire start with? Vampire. Yeah, vampire starts with the letter V. V is for vampire. V. To sign the word vampire, take your letter V and curl it. Looks like two fangs, like a vampire's fangs. And just pretend like your fangs are biting into your neck. Vampire. Vampire. Good job. So next time you're telling a scary story and that story has a witch or a ghost or a vampire, maybe you can use the signs to help you tell that story. Before we go into our first book, let's sing our alphabet together. You can pat along at home, you can sing along with me, or you can sign along with me if you like. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Good job, friends. Our first book today is called 10 Creepy Monsters by Carey F. Armstrong-Ellis. Now, if you get spooked kind of easily, don't worry, because these monsters look very creepy and they look a little scary, but I promise you that they're just having some Halloween fun with their friends. They're not trying to spook us. 10 Creepy Monsters. Ten creepy monsters. Ten creepy monsters met 'neath a gnarled pine. One flew away. Oh no! And then there were 9. 9 creepy monsters trudged with lurching gait. One lost his foot. And then there were 8. Oh man. 8 creepy monsters gazed up at heaven. One stopped to howl, ho! And then there were 7. 7 creepy monsters gathered up sticks. One lit a match. Uh-oh. And then there were 6. I don't think scarecrows really like fire, do they? 6 creepy monsters donned suits for a dive. One found his love. Aww. And then there were 5. 5 creepy monsters crept through an old door. One snagged his wrap. Oh man. And then there were 4. 4 creepy monsters dancing with glee. One stomped too hard. Whoops. And then there were 3. 3 creepy monsters stirred steaming swamp brew. One spilled a bit. Oh no. And then there were 2. 2 creepy monsters were still having fun. One saw the sunrise. Uh-oh, I don't think vampires like the sun. Do they? Ooh, nope. And then there was one. One creepy monster rushed home at a run. Huh. He pulled up his blanket, and then there were none. Hey, wait a minute. He wasn't a creepy monster after all. He was just a little boy in a costume. The end. We have some special trick-or-treaters in the library today. I wonder if you can help me figure out who they are. When I turn over the felt board, can you tell me what you see? And when you describe it, instead of just saying cape, if it were a cape, can you use the color too? So could you say black cape? Let's see who's going to visit us first. Knock, knock. Oh, there must be more trick-or-treaters at my door. Open up. Who do I see? What is it? A white ghost staring at me. He's a little white ghost. We'll put him up here. Who else will come knocking on our door? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Knock, knock. Oh, there must be more trick-or-treaters at my door. Open up. Who do I see? A black cat looking at me. We'll put our black cat next to our white ghost. Ooh, who else will come knocking on our door? Let's see. Knock, knock. Oh, there must be more trick-or-treaters at my door. Open up. Who do I see? What color? Purple bat looking at me. Who else do you think will come knocking on our door this Halloween night? Let's see. Knock, knock. Oh, there must be more trick-or-treaters at my door. Open up. Who do I see? An orange pumpkin looking at me. He's a happy little pumpkin. I'm going to put him up there with our friends. But I don't think that's all. Who else could there be? Knock, knock. Oh, there must be more trick-or-treaters at my door. Open up. Who do I see? What color is her face? A green witch looking at me. Put her with the others. I think we're missing one trick-or-treater. We have one more friend. I wonder who it could be. Knock, knock. Oh, there must be more trick-or-treaters at my door. Open up. Who do I see? A brown owl looking at me. Brown owl. We'll put him up there with the rest of our friends. Can we count how many trick-or-treaters we had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 trick-or-treaters. Good job, friends. Can you help me sing a song about 10 little monsters? We're going to count them on our fingers as we sing the song. And when we get to 10, we'll say 10 little monsters trick or treat. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little monsters, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little monsters, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little monsters, 10 little monsters trick or treat. Can we count down from 10? Let's try it. 10 little, 9 little, 8 little monsters, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little monsters, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little monsters, 1 little monster trick or treats. Good job! Our next book is called Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson. This is a story about a witch, but don't worry, she is a friendly witch. She just wants to have a nice broom ride with all of her friends. Room on the Broom. Room on the broom. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black, and long ginger hair in a braid down her back. How the cat purred, and how the witch grinned, as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed, and how the cat spat, when the wind blew so wildly, it blew off the hat. Oh no, witches need their hats. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes, on thundering paws, there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, I am a dog as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the fields and forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid, just like that. Oh no! Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then, out from a tree, with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with the bow in her beak. She dropped it politely, then bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her braid in the bow, I'm a bird, as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The birds shrieked with glee as the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Oh no. Do you have a guess about who is going to find the witch's wand? Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on a fold in her cloak, "I'm a frog, as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me?" "Yes," said the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy. And the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into the bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. What is it? Oh no. I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and you, witch, look like a good supper to me. "No," cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. "Help!" cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near, started to drool. He said, "I won't let you go. Do you think I'm a fool?" But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dipped and it squelched as it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, "Buzz off! That's my witch!" The dragon drew back, and he started to shake. "I'm sorry," he spluttered. "I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly." And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, down jumped the frog, and down climbed the cat, and "Whew," said the dog. "And thank you, oh thank you," the grateful witch cried. "Without you I'd be in that dragon's inside." Aww. Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone. Throw something in." So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well, and while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom. Then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch, and the cat and the dog, and a nest for the bird, and a pool for the frog. "Yes," cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Pretty cool, huh? The end. I have a little song for us called "Zoom, Zoom, Zoom, Climb Onto My Broom." It has a couple hand movements with it. Let's go through those first before singing. We'll say, "Zoom, zoom, zoom, climb onto my broom." Pretend that you're holding a broom. And we'll repeat that twice. "Zoom, zoom, zoom, climb on to my broom. And then we'll pretend we're flying on our witch's broomstick. If you want to fly tonight, give a spook and give a fright. And then back to zooming. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Climb onto my broom. And then can we count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then give me your biggest boo that you can. Let's try it. This song does not need to be done standing, but it might be fun to, when you come onto the broom and you ride around, to pretend like you're actually riding around. So it's up to you. If you'd like to stand up with me, please do, or you can stay seated and do the movements like I showed you in the seated position. Zoom, 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 climb onto my broom. Zoom, 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 climb onto my broom. If you want to fly tonight, have a spook and have a fright. Zoom, 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 climb onto my broom in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boo! Good job. Before we go on to our next book, can we do our 5 little pumpkins rhyme? Oh. There's our gate. Will you help me count as we put the pumpkins on our gate? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have our 5 little pumpkins. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." And the fifth one said, "It's all Halloween fun." Then ooh went the wind, and out went the lights, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. Good job. Our last book is called The Scariest Book Ever by Shea. Well, our little ghost narrator thinks that this book is the scariest book ever. But I'm not so sure. I have a feeling that once we read it, we'll realize it wasn't really that scary after all. The Scariest Book Ever. Oh. The scariest book ever. Looked like he liked looking out the window. Boo! I'm a spooky ghost. Scary, right? Speaking of scary, did you see those dark woods a few pages back? They're probably crawling with hungry monsters with smelly breath, sharp fangs, and pointy claws. I sure can't wait to find out. I hope I don't spill this orange juice on my nice white... Whoops! Well, would you look at that? I'm so clumsy. Now I have nothing to wear. I guess you'll have to go into the scary, dark woods without me. You go check them out, and I'll meet you in a couple of pages. What What do you see in the spooky dark woods? Well, what did you see? A dark hole? Nothing good ever comes out of a dark hole. It's okay. You don't have to go back. You can stay here and help me with the haunted housework. We'll tell spooky stories and clean the bathroom. That's scary, right? Oh. What's coming out of the dark hole? Well, what came out of the hole? Something scary, I bet. Snakes made of bees? A spider in a crabby mood? Broccoli? Wait, what? A bunny? No way. Are you trying to trick me so that I go into the woods and get scared? Well, things are plenty scary right here. See? A kitty drinking milk. Maybe it's the kind of kitty that doesn't like hugs. That's scary. Hey, where are you going? Whoa. What's going on? What do you see? Okay, tell me what you just saw. No, don't tell me. Okay, tell me. No, don't. Whimsical woodland creatures? Invitations? To a party? Nice try. What's next? Pumpkin picking in a pumpkin patch? Don't leave! I got us donuts. Spooky donuts. What are they doing? Oh, I'm not being spooky. I just have a bellyache. So what was it this time? A damp basement full of rats? A mean big kid? The word moist? Pumpkin picking? The thing I said a couple of pages ago? That's the best you could do? Give me a break. You think I died yesterday? I'm not falling for that. I'm staying right here. Now see what you did. You scared the cat with your wild stories. Look at her. She's terrified. Can't you just stay here on this page? You know, to comfort the cat? Ooh. What's going on in the forest? You're back. Are you okay? I didn't hear any screaming. What did you see? Crafts and cupcakes. Really? I'm starting to think the woods aren't that scary after all. Okay, I guess I could pop by for a minute, to save you from the cupcakes. I mean, the super scary monsters. Ah! What was that? Why didn't you warn me? Are you trying to scare me more to death? What now? Costumes? Party? Are you sure? Okay, kitty, but you go first. Oh, very funny. I wasn't scared. I knew it was you guys the whole time. No one loves a good costume party more than a naked ghost. Poop. The end. Ooh. have a little song for us about ghosts. It's called One Little Ghost Went Out to Play. One little ghost went out to play on a spider's web one day. He had such enormous fun. He called another ghost to come. Can you call for another ghost? Say, "Oh, ghost. Oh, ghost." Ooh. How many ghosts? 1, 2. 2 little ghosts went out to play on a spider's web one day. They had such enormous fun. They called another ghost to come. Can you call for the ghost? Oh, ghost. Ooh. How many ghosts do we have now? 1, 2, 3. 3 little ghosts went out to play on a spider's web one day. They had such enormous fun. They called another ghost to come. Can you call for a ghost? Oh, ghost. Ooh. How many ghosts do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little ghosts went out to play on a spider's web one day. They had such enormous fun. They called another ghost to come. Can you call for a ghost? Oh, ghost. Ooh. How many ghosts do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little ghosts went out to play on a spider's web one day. They had such enormous fun. They played and played till the day was done. Good job, friends. Before we sing goodbye, let's stand up and do our Scarecrow stretch. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, turn around. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, touch the ground. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, reach up high. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, touch the sky. Can you get on your tippy toes? Go as high as you can. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, reach down low. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, touch your toes. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, touch your knees. Scarecrow, Scarecrow, sit down, please. Well, that's it for story time today, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a lot of fun. I hope that you did too. If you're looking for more story time, we do one on Facebook Live on Tuesdays at 1:30. We also have 2 in-person outdoor story times, weather permitting, on Monday and on Thursday. If you'd like any information about any of those or anything else, please email me at the email listed below. Otherwise, you can find information on our website, our Facebook, and our Instagram. All of those are also listed in the description. I do have an at-home activity for us today, so please stick around if you're looking for something extra to do. But first, let's sing our goodbye song. We're going to wave, and we're going to clap. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. We clap our hands for all our friends and wave goodbye like this. Goodbye, friends. Happy Halloween. For this craft, you will need a toilet paper roll, If you don't have one but you do have paper towel rolls, you can just cut that in half. You'll also need some glue, a pencil, some scissors, some black and white paper, scrap paper if you have it, some paper that's the color that you want your bat to be, or paint or markers, something to decorate your paper towel tube. Also, if you have googly eyes, this is a great craft to use them with, but if you don't worry, you can just use markers, or maybe you have buttons or pom-poms or something else lying around that you want to use for eyes. Step 1 is to decorate our toilet paper roll. So if you're using markers or paint, that's pretty straightforward. Just go ahead and paint or color however you want. If you're using the paper like I am, you're going to want to measure a piece that's the same length as the toilet paper roll. So line it up along the bottom and just make a mark at the top edge. Use a straight edge to draw that line from one end to the other. And we're going to cut along that line. Next, we'll want to glue this paper around the outside edge of our toilet paper roll. And you don't have to use the whole strip, you can just cut it after you cover it. While we're waiting for the glue on that to dry, let's cut out our bat wings and bat teeth. We will need 2 smallish white triangles. So we can go ahead and trace those and cut them out. For the bat wing, I'm going to use one of the straight edges, this top one, and I'm going to trace just a couple of zigzags coming down along it. There's mine. Definitely don't get too caught up in making it look too perfect. It's gonna look great, trust me. Now that our cardboard roll is dry, we are going to tuck in the top and bottom sides like that. Just pinch the edges there. And now we just want to glue our wings and our fangs onto our little bat. And then you just need some eyes. So if you're going to use googly eyes or buttons, go ahead and glue those on. And if you're going to draw your eyes on, maybe you want to make him silly looking, maybe you want to make him a little angry looking. And there's my silly little Halloween bat. You can use him as decoration or you can play with him. Maybe you want to make him some friends. Maybe you can make him a witch buddy or a goblin buddy or a skeleton buddy. Get creative. See what kind of friends you can come up with. It's a great way to recycle all those used up toilet paper and paper towel rolls. Thanks guys, have fun. And happy Halloween!